What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the show. So we have a mystery $6,000 going to Social Security recipients. And we're going to talk a little bit about this because it's a little bit misleading, this article. Now, this mystery is not really a mystery. If you guys have been watching my channel, you know exactly what's going on when they talk about the $6,000 going to some that are receiving Social Security benefits. But we are going to talk a little bit about this because I have seen some YouTube videos about it. I've seen some articles put out there talking about this $6,000. And so we're going to focus on that in this video. But first off, you guys can do me a favor. Please like the video. And if you're watching this video and you want to see more content like this, please consider subscribing to the channel. And so before I get started with this video, I want to just say thank you. Thank you very much. We are close to 350,000 subscribers. And this is amazing. I remember when I was approaching 10,000 subscribers and I was in the same place. I was in Colombia at the time. And I just could not believe that 10,000 people subscribed to my channel. And that was a couple of years ago, and now we're at 350,000 subscribers. So I just want to thank you all. Thank you all for your support. I read all of your emails. I take a look at most of the comments whenever I can, and the support is just overwhelming. So thank you guys for all the support that you're giving me, and make sure you comment down below. If you haven't subscribed to the channel and you like the content, please subscribe to the channel, as well as send me emails. You can send me emails. I will respond with a video generally. I don't usually respond with an email, but I will respond with a video just based on how many emails I'm getting that are talking about the same thing. So let's continue moving forward, and thanks again for your support. Okay, let's take a look at this headline here. This is coming from NBC News 5 Chicago, and it says, mystery $6,000 deposit showing up in SSA beneficiaries' bank accounts. Here's why. So if you guys have been watching my channel at all, then you know that they just passed the Social Security Fairness Act. They actually passed it a couple months ago, and so it was official January 5th. And now we are starting to see people receive their increased checks. Okay, so their retroactive pay for 1 year. That's what's going on right now. So that's what the $6,000, they call it a mystery $6,000, but the reality is most people know why that money is coming. Now, we didn't know when it was coming, so that is a surprise, but the fact that money is going out to these individuals, they already knew this, and we've been talking about this since they passed the Social Security Fairness Act. So $6,000 now, $6,000, that's on the low end, and $6,000 would be more or less for people who qualify under WEP. People who qualify under GPO, so we're talking about survivor benefits or spousal benefits, they're looking at even more. It's $9,000, $10,000. I know some people that have told me that they received $12,000. And so there's a lot of money that's coming in, these lump sum payments. And what they're doing is they're going back to January of 2024. So from January of 2024 to February, they are sending out a lump, and I say February of 2025, they're sending out a lump sum payment. And so and basically what they're doing is they're going to make adjustments for the monthly increase. So you're going to receive the retroactive payment. They're trying to get them all out in March. And then in April, they're going to start sending out the monthly increase for those individuals who qualify. And so not only are you getting thousands of dollars as a retro check, but you're also going to see an increase. It could be $500, $600. It could be even more depending on where you are, what category you're in. Do you fall under WEP? Do you fall under GPO? And so this is good news for a lot of people, about 3.2 million people. Now, I do want to say this. I talk about Social Security on this channel, but some people are getting it confused when I talk about Social Security Fairness Act. Usually when I talk about Social Security Fairness Act, I will have that in the thumbnail. It's going to say Social Security Fairness Act. It's going to say something in regards to that. And then generally when I open the video, I will talk a little bit about, okay, we're going to talk about the Social Security Fairness Act. We're going to take a look at some of the emails that people have been sending me, stuff like that. So I like to preface that so you know what's going on when it comes to, is it a Social Security update, or are we talking about specifically the Social Security Fairness Act? Because I get it from both sides. If I talk about a Social Security update, then people are saying, well, you're not talking about the Social Security Fairness Act. But I don't have that in the thumbnail. So make sure you look at the thumbnails before you click on the video. But right now, this is what's being talked about. There are a lot of people right now that are receiving this increase, and so Of course, there are a lot of people that are happy about receiving this. Now, when it comes to the future of Social Security, when it comes to elimination of taxes for people receiving Social Security benefits, those are some things that we are going to talk about in the future as we learn more and more. We don't have any information when it comes to the elimination of taxes for people receiving Social Security benefits. Nothing is put on paper yet. We're waiting to see what they're going to do with this reconciliation bill that they put together. And once they put that together, then we might have more information about the elimination of taxes for people receiving Social Security benefits, but that's no guarantee that that will be in this reconciliation bill. So the talk is that it will be, but we don't know that for sure. We also have this dividend check, this refund that they're talking about. Now, this refund that they're talking about, I don't know if they're going to put that in this reconciliation bill. As a matter of fact, the Speaker of the House, who brings the bills to the floor, basically negotiates these bills in the House, he has indicated that he doesn't think it would be a good idea to have this dividend check. And basically, if you guys don't know what's going on, you have DOGE right now. They're making cuts to different government agencies. They're trying to save money. And if they can get to $2 trillion, then they are considering these dividend stimulus checks going out to the American people. And it would be $5,000 per household. And right now they're targeting taxpayers. And so if you're a taxpayer, then you would qualify. Also, Social Security, if you're receiving Social Security benefits and you're a taxpayer, then you would qualify. And so that's they're talking about that now, but there's no pen to paper on that. We don't know. It probably won't happen I can't see it happening until next year, realistically. And the reason that I say that is because they're trying to save $2 trillion. Right now, they're over a little bit over $100 billion. That's what the DOGE tracker is saying. But when we look at the information, when we itemize and we look at all the different savings, it doesn't add up to $100 billion. And so the goal is to get to $2 trillion, but they're not even showing records that prove that they're at $100 billion. So there's a ways to go. So for them to get to that point, it's going to take time. And so that's why I don't think we're going to see any dividend check or anything like that in this reconciliation bill that they're working on right now. So I just wanted to give you an update when it comes to this 6,000 that you're hearing about. You might see some YouTube videos about it. You might see some articles, like I just showed you this article here coming from NBC talking about this mystery money that's coming into people's accounts. That is the Social Security Fairness Act. That's the money that they're talking about. So if you guys have any other questions, let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe for more, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.